So, does the Cognos know everything that's in your mind?
Yes. Perhaps he wants to discuss the daisy with us.
So will he know everything that's in my mind?
He will do very soon. Through the cat, the Cognos can know all. You are the one who is summoned to the presence. My humble task has been merely to lead you here.
Sit down. And take your helmet off. Welcome, my dear Will.
No, my name's Willie. Willie Sachs.
No, you're Will Parker from Wharton.
I don't know what you're talking about or who you are. My name is Willie Sachs. I come from Marienkirchen in the Tyrol.
Well, that is the name you have assumed for the purpose of deceiving the masters.
Why should I want to deceive?
But in truth, you are Will Parker of Wharton, near Winchester in England.
Where are you?
I am all around you. I am the space in which you breathe.
Then what is your name?
Oh, how you humans love to name things. I am, as your master told you, one of the brains of the city. You can call me Coggy if you like. Think of it as a term of endearment, for it is time you and I had a chat. How's your friend Beanpole, I wonder?
I don't know anyone of that name. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here...
Or your cousin, Henry? Or Prickly Fritz, here in the city with you?
I do have a friend called Fritz, yes. Fritz Ager. We were both champions of the games. How do you know about him?
It has been a little more difficult for me to know you than most of the slaves, because your cap is false. That intrigued me. Why, I asked myself, why should a young lad get into such trouble when he has only to call on the tripods to be given the real thing?
Wish you would show your face.
But now I know all the answers. I know that you rebelled against the imposition of the cap. I know why you traveled all the way from England to the White Mountain to join Julius and the Free Men. You hate the tripods and all they stand for. You deceive and despise the masters, and your ambition is to destroy every vestige of the Trion occupation of Valley. Dear Will, I know the entire contents of your mind. And it amuses me no end. You're not paying attention to me, Will. You're thinking about your arrangement to meet Fritz in the Pink Parrot.
Can you really read my mind?
How's it feel?
You should know the answer to that.
Very good. Plucky little duo, you and Fritz, aren't you?
We face tough odds.
But I admire your resourcefulness. Look at the way you deceived your master. And Fritz, clever, the way he worked himself into the power elite was Oh, but what's this I find lurking in your mind now? Is it possible, you wonder, that even now Fritz may be down in the cellar of the city, laying the fuse from a magazine of powder kegs which will blast open the bowels of the reactor, cut off the power to all us poor coggies, and crack the dome of the city to poison all masters with human air, so allowing our two heroes, bloody but unbowed, to scamper into the freedom of the night air. Oh, in all this wonderful universe, Will, I've found nowhere so rich in fantasy as the depths of human desperation. Tell you, Will, I like you. For 100 years, I've watched slaves troop into the city like lambs to the slaughter, and I've had nothing but contempt for them. Now I learn there's a band of free men plotting to get rid of the masters. Great! I like the whole idea of resistance to capping. I don't suppose you've had a decent meal since you left home. Sit down and tuck in.
Tastes as good as it looks.
Good. Pour yourself a glass of wine. And while you're at it, pour me a drop too. I have no physical existence anymore. Just pulses of energy in the great brain of space. Highly organized, mind you, but sadly lacking in sensuality.
My master says you were originally one of them.
Arrogant amoeba! No, I was born into a civilization old enough to have bred the masters in fish farms. We certainly had longer lives than you, but we grew up, we grew old, and eventually those of us who were allowed to died. I wasn't so lucky, though. Like you, I was bright and independent. The talent scouts latched onto me and decided I was a suitable candidate for immortality as a new cell in the space brain. Come on! Oh, if I had a heart, it'd bleed to see a good hot dinner going cold.